Yo, what's up, YouTube family? This is your boy, the New Eurekan Advisor, coming back at you with a great topic. I would hope today, since I have the time, and of course, since I made the promise of Monday and Fridays, special days, right? To end the week and to begin the week with a good little something that for your mind, something to something for your soul. Like chicken. What was that? Chicken soup for your soul, or chicken? Remember those books? I remember that chicken noodles. I think it's chicken soup for the teachers, chicken soup for I forgot, all sorts of for women, chicken soup. Just basically inspirational things for you to think about. But today's topic is definitely one that needs to be addressed. I think I know as a father, I have issues that I need to address. When it comes to your children, sometimes you might be a little too advised. You get a little too much advice. And I think that's not healthy when it comes to your kids, because I think a lot of people, when they give a little too much advice, and young people are just not receptive to it, it doesn't make any sense to kind of beat your head against the wall and continue to badger your children with the information. If you've said it twice, that's it. It really should be twice, just to make sure that the ears weren't dirty. So this is for all those parents, those fathers, active fathers in a child's life. I'm not talking about them half-ass fathers. I'm not talking about anybody that's kind of sees their kid. I'm talking about active fathers in the household with their wives. Now I'm going to have to discriminate based on that very thing, because it's really hard to understand unless you are an active father in the in reaching your children. An active, I'm talking about a person that is truly there for their kids with the helper of a wife, and in my case, this wife is female. Now, I just want everybody to understand that you want to reach out to everybody, but you just can't, because sometimes certain things don't relate to everybody. So in this case, as a father with your children, sometimes as they grow up, you tend to kind of give a little too much advice, and I think allowing a child to kind of fall on their face is a good thing. I mean, well, in my case, when I was a kid, I was a very receptive kid. At least I thought. And anytime an elder would tell me about, this, that, and the other, what I didn't know, what I should know, and all that, I thought that, I was listening like a mug boy, because they know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I mean, it's like, for example, elders that say they talk to you about sex. Yo, I was all ears and shit when I was there. I didn't know shit about it. Even if I thought I knew something about it, I didn't know shit. So, see, in my case, I was that different. I mean, I was that kid that if elders were talking, I would listen to their stories and advice that they would give. Now, in my case, with my children, sometimes, they've been raised pretty good. I mean, they weren't raised in the projects like I was raised in the projects of New York City, in the bad areas. They don't understand much of what I've taught them about how to survive in the world as I know it, because they haven't felt that kind of adversity, on a constant basis. So I think that it's important that as parents that we have to let our children, as fathers, you have to let our children fail, so that they can see what it is, in fact, that they believe or they don't believe. I mean, because you could have a whole set of beliefs but yet, you relay this to your children, and they just don't get it. So I suggest that any father out there that is a full-time father and married to their spouse that is female, I think I can't stress that enough, because we don't get that anymore. We get this generalized sense of parenthood and about it could be basically anybody could be a parent, this, that, and the other. It works best male and female. That's what I know. And if you can refute that, hey, put it on the comment section if it makes sense. I will refute that. I will give you a good debate on it. If it doesn't make sense, I'm just going to have to remove it. Boop. Just for you. Just so that it can soak in. So, today, I just had to bring that to mind, is that people need their children to understand that as you give advice to them, they could either accept it or reject it. And if you keep on pushing it, only person that you hurt is yourself. So this is the Nuyorican Advisor giving you that tip today. For all the fathers out there that love their children, please be receptive, like, share, and support this video as best you can by ringing that little bell. Peace.